Good morning, everyone. My name is Mighty Stream, and I'm going to do your April the 13th Spiritual Principle a Day in a meditation. If you need to reach me, please feel free to do so at recoveryofhope21@gmail.com. The title of the meditation is Finding the Hope We Need to Heal. We don't have to deny reality to have hope or gratitude. We feel what we feel, and we do the footwork anyway. That comes from the Living Clean book, chapter 7, Living Our Principles. A lot of us have had a hopeless moment when we are going through something difficult, and a fellow recovering addict shares their opinion that feelings aren't facts, and we want to chop their head off. Perhaps more helpful and hopeful is this fact. Feelings are real, and one thing we learn in NA is that we can feel them and survive them. We do so not merely by grasping onto hope that they'll change soon, but by taking actions in spite of them. As one addict rhymed, we feel, deal, and heal. We deal by engaging the familiar NA footwork, going to meetings, sharing the feelings, and listening for solutions. Doing step work around an issue such as our resistance to change, praying and meditating, and focusing on others, not just our own strife. And of course, there's the footwork that's specific to our particular situation. Loss of employment, for instance, requires footwork to replace it. A mental health issue might warrant an appointment with a professional. We retake a course we failed or initiate lifestyle changes to improve our health. We end a marriage. We certainly aren't guaranteed a pain-free life in recovery. And sometimes the footwork is painful too. Hope is a bridge to relief. A fresh perspective, especially when infused with gratitude and hope, helps us heal. When we've lost that job, many of us will go down the road of fear and self-pity. Taking a moment to shift our perspective to one of gratitude, I have come so far, and hope there are other opportunities out there for me. And faith, too, I'll be okay no matter what, won't deny us our very real feelings. Instead, perspective keeps reasonable feelings of sadness and fear from morphing into abject despair or outsized anxiety. We don't wait until the fear has gone, or the stress or anger or sorrow before we get back on the path. The feelings might still linger, but we're moving, letting change happen, even taking risk. We're healing. I may not like where I'm at right now, but I can still be grateful. I can deal with my feelings by working a program and striving to change my perspective. Through NA and in my relationships with fellow addicts, I find the hope I need to heal. Let's take a moment of silence, followed by the we version of the Serenity Prayer. Moment of silence now, please. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. just for today, please and thank you. Finding the hope I need to heal is not an overnight process. The greatest obstacle that I have personally experienced in being able to not only just find hope to heal, but keep it or maintain it so that I would have relatively easy access to that hope. The greatest obstacle to it was that little space between my two ears, my thinking, my brain. When you're an individual that suffers from automatic negative thoughts, you suffer from pessimism. When an individual has that, to the degree that I've had it, it's difficult to find hope in anything. However, once cleaning my brain up, my body, right? Once cleaning up my physical self and no longer using drugs is what I'm saying. Once I did that, hope began to find its way into the crevices of my brain. It began to find its way into my situations. It began to find its way into my self-talk. And this meditation gives us a very good example of that self-talk. Here, let me highlight it for you. Taking a moment to shift our perspective to one of gratitude. I've come so far in hope. There are other opportunities out there for me, and faith too. I'll be okay no matter what. It doesn't deny what I'm feeling. It just puts it in its proper place. It makes those feelings of sadness and fear right-sized so that they're not so huge, so large with this impending doom. And the way that I began to do that was remaining honest, open-minded, and willing. But not only that, prayer and meditation. I don't know where my life would be without it. Today, I want you to find hope in all of your routines that you have established for your recovery. However, I want to make sure that you have a form of meditation that you use that quiets and stills the mind, and focus on positive thoughts, focus on positive energy. I've often said when I meditate, it's almost like having a power nap. My brain needs to shut off every now and then, because if I don't make it meditate, it will rush ahead of me. It will race ahead of me. It will move into the future and bring back to me fear of the future. It will paralyze me to the point where I cannot act at all because I've overanalyzed all of the possibilities that I've become exhausted to take action or too fearful to make the wrong move. Meditation is my friend, and I hope that it becomes yours as well. My name is Mighty Stream. I've enjoyed talking to you, and I hope that you have the most beautiful day. Do that. Have the most beautiful day on purpose, no matter what. Acknowledge your feelings, but remain hopeful. Have enough hope already available in your tool belt, ready to help you heal and deal in any situation. Talk to you soon.